Good morning. Our main man, Kim, over at This Is Metal, last year has hit over 1,000 subscribers. And the man's doing a contest. So, probably wondering why I'm opening my fridge, why I'm standing in my kitchen. Well, I just dropped the girls off to pray to Jeebus because, well, fucking that's what they do. It's every Sunday. Sometimes not when the kid has hockey, so I'm making a coffee. Poured. I go back and get them within the hour. We're gonna have a chit chat. So Kim did, like I said, he did the he managed to nail the 1,000 subscribers. Now, for those of you who are here to sort of check out guitar stuff, I'll get to that after. Maybe not today, but maybe within a day or two. The one thing I'll say right off the bat with Kim is that Kim really gets deep into the underground stuff. He does a lot of blind buys, and when he listens, he reports back with his findings of sorts. He always gets a big haul. He's got a massive collection, and he's got some great opinions on bands like AC/DC and stuff. As for most of you who realize, did the live stream of AC/DC with us last Saturday. So with that, Kim is, because he's doing this contest so late, I guess based on where he was when he got the 1,000 subscribers, he decided to wait a little bit and let sort of things kind of die down contest wise. Top decision. I couldn't agree more with that. Yes, right there, right on the spot. So he's been trying to come up with a contest idea. Like, what do we do? Well, he says he wants to do a contest, unpopular opinions and hot takes. Well, if any of you guys know, this is kind of my wheelhouse. I'm kind of that guy where everybody asks his opinions, and I make those opinions known. And more often than not, people don't like my opinions. But that's the thing. It's fucking an opinion. It's what I think. I'm never going to tell you to not listen to it because of what I think. If you love it, fucking fill your shoes. That's the whole point of this whole entire thing about music. You can like a record that I absolutely hate, and I can love a record that you absolutely hate. That's the fucking thing. Okay? Let's just keep it cool, keep it smooth, listen to a little bit of fucking sleep. Also, make sure you get your sleep because it's important and shit. Let's do this, and I'm going right off the top of my head. Like, I don't have anything to show because it's kind of silly and kind of silly-goosery. Number one, let's get this out of the way first. For those of you who know, I'm a fan of Phil Anselmo. A lot of people aren't. That's A-okay. Putting aside all the things that he's been in the news for several years ago, I think 2014 or 15. Something I've realized over the last 10 years with him and his two main bands that he's been a part of, Down and Pantera. I used to be one of the Pantera elite. Like, I was like, first and foremost, it's Pantera. It's I wake up in the morning, I put on I'm Broken, or I put on fucking something from the Great Southern Trendkill, and it's, let's go. It's Pantera today, and we're doing it. It's riffs, and that's that. Over the last 10 years, like I say, it's been more of a Down thing for me. I really like when Phil's pulled back vocally. And to be honest with you, here's an unpopular opinion, I don't think Pantera is as good as Down is. I can just feel and hear the typing. That's okay. That's fine. And it's not and I say that because I've overplayed the shit out of Pantera. And I've gotten so used to hearing Phil with Down, and Pantera's been done since, basically the early 2000s. Now that they're out doing the, the sort of the celebration to the brothers, that's fine. That's fine. I'm sorry, Philip. You need to stop for 10 minutes so I can get my new down record, okay? I kind of need this in my life. I kind of require it. Because fucking Pepper and the boys are all good to go now. They've done the pre-production. Now they just got to record the shit. Bobby Landgraf has joined them on bass. And Bobby is also Rex Brown's bass tech. So whether or not my feelings for Pantera have been made known over the many years, I'm a much bigger Down fan than I am a Pantera fan now. And I think Down is a better band. Not based on technicality. Pantera is fucking great, but I honestly prefer Down far more than I ever before. Let's talk about the next one. This is really going to bust up some fucking people, and they're just going to be, the tears are going to flow, and Megadeth. Megadeth is the thinking man's band. And no, that's not the take. Megadeth has got some great songs in the early days. Even some of the later records are decent. The System Has Failed is not horrible. It's not their best. It's not even that great. There's a couple moments on there. United Abominations was pretty cool. They haven't done anything great since then. The last record, sonically and production-wise, it sounds great. Meh. The rest of it, I could care less. We need to talk about Rest in Peace, though. We need to talk about that, how everybody thinks that is their shining moment and there's nothing better. Except there's a song on there called Five Magics. That's literally got to be the absolute worst fucking pile of dog shit fucking vocals I think I've ever heard in my entire life. And we know Dave can't sing. We know Dave sucks vocally. Riff-wise, that's a whole other ballgame, because what Dave does rhythmically and riff-wise is better than most people's lead playing. I'll never take away Dave's ability to play guitar. I will take away his ability to fucking sing good and write a decent song like Five Magics. It's horrendous. It's the worst song in their fucking category, and they did a couple covers on a couple records prior to that. One being, I ain't superstitious. Shut up, Dave. Just, you are superstitious because you believe in Jeebus. All right, let's face this fucking fact now. You believe in Jesus. Shut up. That's superstition, bud. You want to take Five Magics off there? That record's a stellar record. Top 10 all-time thrash. Unfortunately, he's got that shit song on there, and, well, Lucretia and fucking Tornado of Souls are not going to save that record. Holy Wars, overrated. Not musically, just the song. It's been overplayed to death. It's what everybody sits there and is like, oh my god. Don't care. I could go the rest of my life never hearing that fucking song ever again. Hangar 18, fucking Tornado of Souls, Lucretia, Dawn Patrol. Those are great tracks. Holy Wars is overplayed to death, and Five Magics is just shit. It is just fucking shit as a whole. Now we move. Some people on this channel won't really disagree much with me on this. Ghost is not metal. There's a lot of bands out there, there are a lot of people out there that will say that Ghost is metal. Ghost is not metal. It's never been metal. It's been just hard rock, and it got a little bit dark on like the first two records maybe. Okay? That's it. Let's talk about metalcore and deathcore. Now, there's a couple bands in the metalcore thing that I'm okay with. Some more or less, the rest no. It's just the Sing Scream is okay in parts. I don't discredit metalcore because there's a lot of talent in it, and the unfortunate problem is and it's not as great as people think it is. Stop the Sing Scream. Or if you do a sing scream, make sure you have two singers. One that can sing good and that doesn't overdo the fucking lush stuff and give me more screams. I don't necessarily know if that's a hot take, but like personally, I think metalcore is really not what people think it is. I mean, everyone says it's supposed to be metallic hardcore. And really, if like a band I would classify as metalcore 100% is like fucking Hatebreed and Cancer Bats. I don't know when all the other singy, cleany shit decided to really pop into it. I'm gonna say Trivium, probably because Matt blew his voice because he wasn't smart enough to go out and get fucking vocal lessons. That band's pretty good for riffs vocally over the last little while. Yikes. Too much cleans. Stop the cleans, guys. Stop the cleans. Get to the screams. That's what we're here for. It's metal hardcore. Hardcore is if anybody, fucking coffee currently here. Anyways, when did hardcore have singing in it? Like clean singing? I don't ever remember it. Or at least lush singing. Can you even call it metalcore? I don't think so. Let's talk about deathcore. Ooh. Between metalcore and deathcore is just the more annoying fucking death metal version of it. Let's just take from the fact that like everybody's trying to say that fucking like Suicide Silence started that stuff. No, that was the breakdown in Liege of Inverosity from Suffocation, right? Like everybody wants to go on and on about deathcore and metalcore are both great. Well, here's the problem about your great. How come they're fucking full of douchebag fucking human beings? Why is it that you have to be women abusers? Why do you have to be animal abusers? Why do you have to just fucking open your goddamn mouth? Just write your shit and go to fuck home. Like, and if you're wondering what I'm talking about, Tim Lambesis, that's all I gotta say. Moving on from that, because I don't necessarily need to fucking sit on that nearly as much, because there's really not much to talk about. Exodus. The correct singer has returned. Not to discredit anything from Zetro, okay? Zetro was the voice for the longest time. Paul Bailoff was the first. Bailoff started it all vocally. Now, again, I don't dislike Zetro. I like Zetro. I just really happen to like Rob Dukes more because he makes Exodus sound more pissed off than anybody else. Okay? If I listen to Exodus and I hear those riffs, I want a really hard, sort of lower end scream. Compared to the fucking the higher pitch stuff. I'm sorry, that's just what I like. That's my opinion. And probably last but not least, and I know this is going to be old because most of you have heard me say this thousands of times, but for those who are new subscribers and know those who are watching things lately, let me make this perfectly clear. Black Sabbath is not Black Sabbath, okay? Because I'm tired of this fucking argument. With Dio or with Tony Martin. Now, Dio can outsing Ozzy. Tony Martin can outsing the both of them. They're both amazing singers. Top tier. Yes, everyone says that Tony Iommi is Black Sabbath. Wrong. Geezer Butler, Tony Iommi, Bill Ward, and Ozzy Osbourne is Black Sabbath. When I saw Black Sabbath, it wasn't the full Black Sabbath because Bill was not on tour. That's a whole other kettle of fish. Now that Ozzy's got his 2 final shows coming up, it should be an Ozzy show and it should be a final Black Sabbath show with Bill, Geezer, Oz, and Tony. Call it a day. That's it. That's all she wrote. Do I have more? Yes, but I also don't want to make this fucking video but a half an hour long. I hope you guys enjoyed what I've got to you for my only small opinions. The metalcore, deathcore thing that just kind of came off the top of the head just as I was going with it. So yeah, the other ones are the more important ones to think about. So thank you guys very much for watching. Click like, subscribe, all that fun jazz that everybody usually fucking goes on and on about at the first or at the end of the videos. Pretty soon I'm going to have a brand new intro to this. Hopefully I'm going to get this editing all figured out. It's going to take a bit, like I said, because I've got guitar videos I want to get put up on this here. And I want to just do some different things regarding my content-wise over this year. It may be sporadic, as it usually always is, but it's because I'm going to be learning on the fly on how to do a lot of this stuff. So I hope you guys all have a great day. And last but not least, Kim, congrats on the 1,000 subscribers, my man. And over that now, you're nailing it. We're all proud of you. We all believe in you. And we all know that you have nothing but metal in the heart. And I will see you guys all again soon. Cheers.